small house fire in the kitchen. You can see old cabinets here, right? I was installing a new floor. The cabinet was somewhat farther off from the door, right?
Okay.
It was a gloomy night, no moon. I walked out, okay? I had left some tools inside the floor of the cabinet. And when I walked out, I had this flight or fight response.
It was at night?
It was at nighttime.
Okay.
It was, again, probably somewhere between 11 to 12:30.
Okay.
When I got the flight or fight response, that's where I felt that urge of, I'd say, fear. My heart started pounding. I knew something was wrong. I'm leaning towards this way, trying to grab something over the cabinet when I got it.
When you got that feeling?
That feeling.
Yeah.
I looked forward, and the first thing I did was look behind me.
Back this way?
Back that way.
Oh, that way.
So was,
okay.
was it a fear of like that you felt that something was staring at
Like
you,
that
or
feeling
something
where
was
you're being
behind you?
Right, of danger, of I'm being watched.
You're being watched, so that was the fear, but it wasn't the actual fear of the unknown. It was just that
That sense of
No,
the sense of something around. That,
Right, I can't see you. I know you're around. You're watching me.
Okay, so
Something's up.
So it wasn't an actual official fear. It was just you're there.
I sense you.
I sense you. You sense me.
Right.
So it wasn't like you were scared to the point where you were cowering or
No,
anything
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no. It was the, like I said, the fight or flight response that you get when you sense something's
Around you.
around you. So I was looking this way, and like I said, I couldn't see nothing.
I can
mean,
understand.
literally
It
speaking,
it looks dark.
From here to there, and there's no lights. There's no lights.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's like dark
So,
going through because you got the trees and everything.
Right.
So,
So
if there's
when there's no moonlight and I didn't have my headlight, my spotlight on because I'm working in the kitchen. My wife had already closed the curtains, so it was like, oh crap! I left this outside in the cabinet, and I just walked out. When I felt that, like I said, it was a quick turn around this way. I turned around that way, and I'm panning myself. And as I'm panning myself, that feeling begins to increase. And something kept me looking this way. And as I'm looking towards your area, I'm looking like this, I froze. And then I got a grin on my face. And again, I'm a strange one. Got a grin on my face, and I go, knock it off. And I said this just like this. Knock it off with the bullshit. I'm not scared of you. Okay? I'm not running. So just knock it off. And as I look forward, because that's where my senses were telling me to look, I slowly went down. As I'm still looking forward, grabbed my tools, got up, backed away in reverse, and back into the house. Okay? And I closed the other shade. That was, I'm going to say Thursday or Friday. Again, they normally come around between Thursday to Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Sunday, mostly Saturday, Friday, but I was sensing that on a Thursday. So okay, I didn't go out that day anymore, you know. Once your heart or your mind tells you something's outside, okay, I'm not gonna press my luck. That was on that, like I said, on that Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday because my parents were coming over. That Saturday, we're at a bonfire. Right, well, the thing is, we have chairs there.
Oh, right there by the...
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Time frame, I'd say, is like 7, 8 o'clock. The sun is going down, but it's still light out. You know.
This is still in June?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bugs were just destroying us regardless. So we took actually a bucket of water, and we ran over there to dump the water on the fire. It was pretty high. We dumped it off. You know when you have hot or cold, it makes this whoosh sound. Well, when that happened, this is where it gets interesting. If you see above the grass, you probably see you're taller. There's a black post over there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, that's where it stood up.
Okay, I think I can kind of see the.
Now back then the grass was a little bit
shorter.
So you can see probably from here up on this thing. It stood up from there. So we're here and it stood up there. That's still our yard. I'm assuming there's a fence there, just like there's a fence there, but I'm assuming it's on the other side of the fence. Well, it had to be on the other side of the fence. But it stood up. It looked at us.
Can we walk back there just to kind of look at the area where it, where it was?
Oh, I'm gonna show you. Now with the storm, all my parts and all that.
Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on. Wait, I gotta get this on. Okay, go ahead.
With the storm, all this became a mess. But before the storm happened, this was bent inwards. And the kennel on this side
It's bent still.
inward.
Yeah.
Now, the first thought was, well, maybe a dog hit it. Well, a dog would have to hit it from this side. It takes strength
Lots of.
to pop it back. And this was pushed that way.
Okay.
Which now it's, and this was placed with a ratchet. Not a crescent wrench, a ratchet.
So you put enough torque on it to hold it
To
in place.
hold it. And you just noticed I had to put pressure back. It's pushed inside. Now my dog has barked at nighttime in a fear bark before I've come out and let her back into the house. When this was pushed in, both on that side and this side.
Yeah, you have to be careful. They have been known to kill dogs.
Right. And then you always get,
could easily, I think,
you always
defeat
get
this
this,
kennel.
Yeah.
you always get this trampled.
Oh, the trampled area.
Oh yeah. It is.
That's really trampled.
We are
Very
right next to
careful
the
that
kennel.
there's Something been walking back here.
Yep.
You always get that trampled area.
And there's cornfields, of course. Oh my God.
Cornfield everywhere. That way, that way.
Yeah, but you never know what's hiding in them.
Oh yeah.
And they're
That's the thing.
seen around
Cornfield.
Yeah. See any footprints?
I've tried to look for.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've yet to go that way, but I've tried looking at the whole corner. And
Okay.
it's like you'll get spots where it's like trampled there. Well, he probably trampled on that one, but
Yeah.
like that spot right there where it's flat down on that area alone. You'll
Yeah.
get spots like that, and you'll get other spots where you see something stepped on, but never has it stepped on actual soft enough ground for you to actually see something. You get this, the trampled.
That does look like something is walked, where your kennel is here.
Yeah, it's something's been right here.
Something's been, like it's been back here looking.
Looking around. But it just stuff like that happens all the way around the corner. If you find something, let me know.
So, and then you're going to take us back to
Okay,
where
yeah,
you saw it stand up?
Right, right. Hey, buddy.
So there's nothing at all around here. There's cornfields over here.
Woods, yeah. I'm surrounded by cornfields.
Cornfields are the scariest to me. Because I heard a wolf howl that turned into a hyena type laugh. As we were going through the cornfields to get back to the truck where we know Bigfoot lives. I don't know if it was Bigfoot or a Dogman, but we ran. And I don't run.
I've heard that howl in the distance after coyotes have sounded before. But you never know, it's just, you hear it.
Think your dog's.
Thank you.
Oh, I just
there it
want
goes again. Thank you. Come on, Louie.
Don't get any ticks.
Yeah, try not to.
So how far back was it standing?
That post.
Oh, that wooden post right
So it's
there.
on the other side of the fence,
Fence.
that you were saying goes
Right,
back here.
back.
Yeah, you can see the fence kind of from here.
If you go back there, I'm going to take some videos so I can see how tall it was.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. Stand kind of by that so you can kind of get an idea.
Make sure there's nothing laying out there.
6'3".
How much taller it would
Yeah,
be
so
than a
he's
person.
6'3".
I'll give you kind of an idea.
Before he gets there, right? I want to say, if he was, I couldn't judge if he, because he kind of stood up, so I can't say if he was standing up straight or down. It was probably about up here, towards
To your chest.
you know, probably halfway. Again, he didn't stand up. I didn't perceive he stood up.
Like, or kind of crouch, maybe,
Right.
to...
Oh, so he didn't stand straight up.
No.
So
Okay. He
the
just.
post is...
And I wanted to say that before he got there, so his size didn't provoke my response.
Tell him to crouch over a little.
Hey, Steve, crouch over a little bit. Like, just... Yeah,
See, you would never have seen
you
him.
would not have seen him at that point.
So, and then when it kind of stood up, is that
You
is that
saw
what it
probably
did?
like from I'd say probably a little bit
He
lower
didn't
than
stand
his a little bit lower than his chest
Okay.
of him, and then it ran on two legs from that post all the way down. I'm assuming, again, this is my assumption, because it had the tall grass here, and it wanted to see above the tall grass to where we were doing. It just ran on two legs,
It ran on two legs all the way over there?
all the way down to the other side of this section, which is there's another post all the way down there.
Okay.
Then it ran on four. Then it got up on two and headed towards the trail.
That path over there we were just on.
So it went from two, 4, 2, then 4 again.
So you're saying he was standing by that post on the other side?
Yes.
It was big then.
Yeah, it looks like something trampled back there.
Uh-oh.
And I haven't been back there, so.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, but
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
guess my point is, since I haven't been back there, you know.
And to see something stand or even crouch up, you'd have to be significantly
Be
tall,
bigger, yeah.
taller than you.
So yeah, it went down there. Now me at that time, I grabbed my knife again, grabbed my 2 flashlights. I grabbed my my other flashlight and my headlamp, and
Oh, yeah, you went out after it, didn't you?
yeah, we got on the road, and we went back to the trail.
Okay.
Now when I got to the trail,
He's just gonna go walk on the other side of it to see if he
Wait.
can see anything.
Okay.
when I got to the trail, again you saw how there's bushes on every side, right? Now my mind was telling me to be very careful. It just saw us here. Now it's seeing us over there. It might perceive that we're coming after it.
Yes.
Yes.
So I told my neighbor, you know what? Let's just stop and go back, because I don't want to get jumped from either side of these bushes. And we proceeded to come walk back. So we didn't even really go investigating if it went somewhere.
Right.
We just got to a certain point, and I just said, well, you know what? Let's just head back.
I think that was a smart thing to do.
I think so too.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna get even better. When we walked back, my neighbor goes and says, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "No." He apparently heard a growl behind us. I didn't hear it.
When you got back in the yard, he heard a growl?
Coming back
Oh, on the way back?
on the way back. Now, as you go towards the trail on your left side, there's a ditch there. So although it looks straight, if you were standing on a ditch, it'd be lower than the top. So if it's on 4 legs, it'd be even more lower and hidden by the grass. He hears a growl. I didn't hear it. We started walking back. We started talking. We got back to obviously the back of the house, whatnot. When we got to the back of the house, I get to, because by then it was already dark. I get towards the car, behind the car, and this flash of black that's coming, well, I saw it on the road. I'm going to assume it wasn't coming all the way down the road. I'm assuming it came from the ditch, crossing the road. But you can clearly see with my headlamp that I had on already and with a little bit of night light, because the road kind of lightens up, or you can see it better at nighttime than the rest of the area. you see this black thing running straight towards the tree that's on the opposite side of the tree that I just showed you.
Okay.
Okay. And it came, crossed, and got to the tree, and then all I see from behind the car is one eye shine from behind the tree.
Yellow?
Yellow. And I looked at it, it's looking at me, and it looked like if it just got to the tree and it was just peeking, so all you see is like one
Peeking
eyeball.
around the tree?
Right.
Did it look like it was upright or on four
Upright.
legs? Upright? Okay.
That time it ran on four legs, because you can see like this black shadow type running. But then when it got to the tree, it was on two legs, because it was probably about yay tall. The eye shine was.
So you're thinking, how tall? How tall is
Well, the eye shine was probably 5'10", 5'11".
Okay. So then with its head and its ears, it had to be taller.
Right.
Okay.
And again, it might not have been standing completely straight.
Right.
But that's, I saw that, and I stopped because I saw the flat. Again, I saw this shadow come. I saw it hit the tree, and all of a sudden I see it peeking at me.
Well, what'd you do then?
I froze, and I told him something on the line says, "You sneaky bastard, but damn, you're quick." Because it was fast.
Yeah, because he had to go all the way over this way and then come all the way around.
Right, this thing was fast. When I saw it, all you see is this. And I had still stopped when I said that, and I called my neighbor over. Because my neighbor was over here where the chairs are.
Okay.
And I'm slightly walking that way, but not I'm not walking there. I'm just like one step here, one step there, walking towards the tree. I called him over because now I wanted two people to be there, right? So he can see what I'm seeing, and to have just two people present. And for some apparent reason, he calls me back. My wife called me because she doesn't know what was going on. I headed back towards the house, and again, and those things that happened within less than 30 seconds. I looked back, it was gone. I actually went afterwards to see if it was up the tree or something.
Yeah.
It was gone.
It was completely gone.
Completely gone.
Did your wife see it when she was out here?
No, my wife has not seen.
Oh, she hasn't seen anything?
Nothing. Does not want me to talk about it.
No, I don't blame her.
Does not want me to say anything about it. Only thing I've told her is make sure the dogs are inside before it gets dark.
That is a very good idea.
Yeah.
Make sure that the windows are all locked.
But you think it's more curious than
To me,
harmful?
It's being curious. My perception of what I see is no, I don't know if it's a juvenile, I don't know if it's an older feller. When it comes to, I guess, any animal, if you're in a neutral stance and you're acting different than what it would think you would be acting, it gets kind of, I guess, confused or maybe I can use the word baffled, but like
Yeah, because normally someone would be scared to death.
run,
Right.
Whatever, and that heightened. For instance, give a perfect example, and I'm not saying Dogman is a dog. I'm just using this as an example. If I tie an aggressive dog to that post, right? Mm-hmm. And every time somebody passes by, it barks. The person runs or screams. It gets more aggressive because
okay.
it knows
It can
that
scare 'em.
action is scaring the person away,
Okay.
and it doesn't want people to come near it.
Oh, okay.
But if one day I come and I start walking by him like nothing, he's gonna say, well, what the hell? This has always worked. And it's not working now. Why isn't he running? Why isn't he doing something? It begins to throw a different mindset towards the animal because it's different. So he's not now he becomes curious.
Right.
What is this? Why is this guy not afraid? Now, again, I'm not saying a Dogman is, but that happens with mostly every animal.
Well, they also say running with these things or with any animal, if you run, it almost kicks in that predatory
Response.
So,
right.
yeah, backing away or calmly.
Right. And acting neutral to me seems like the best.
And sometimes I think some of them like to scare people because they get something out of it. I'm not sure,
But again, and I'm not saying, like I said, and I repeat with this, I'm not saying Dogman is a dog, but it's the same thing with a dog. If an aggressive dog growls or barks and gets a response out of you, it boosts them up.
yeah.
And it keeps doing it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
didn't even think of that for a regular dog.
That's what happens. So if a dog man has a reaction from somebody, then what it's going to do? It's going to go to the next house and it's going to boost up his courage. Oh, watch me scare this guy, you know? Because
Yeah.
It's always the same response.
Yeah, that's what it would get from me. Fear.
We have a cat going behind the car now,
Oh.
and it hasn't. And that's the thing that
Oh yeah, I see.
it has not touched now during this
Hasn't
time.
touched the cats.
Which is good. I mean, they.
Yes, that's
they-
It's not my cat though.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to say this on camera, but it's not my cat. It destroyed my screen. But yet, it has not touched the cat. It has not touched the dogs. What it has touched is, you do not see a bunny rabbit.
Oh yeah.
And this was flourished for bunny rabbits.
Ah.
Everywhere. Right now, at this time of day, anytime given in my 2 years here, you see bunny rabbits here, there, everywhere. No bunny rabbits. Do you see a squirrel too?
No, I don't see. I don't even see chipmunks.
I didn't see any small creatures at all.
What I think was great is that it actually has better vision than us. Because if it can see you from that fire pit from back there, which is a hell of a distance,
Yeah, there's the
it can
fire
see
pit.
you and sense you at the same time. That means it's smart. So maybe it's just playing with you too.
Right.
I mean, he could be curious at the same time, but he could also just be playing with you because he knows you're not afraid of it.
Right.
And you know,
Yeah, I agree.
predator animals like to play with their prey to see how you react every
Right.
single time.
Right. And how far you, because wolves will do that too.
Yeah,
Again, I'm just describing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you're
Right.
describing it. You're
Canine
describing
Right.
behavior.
an instinct that all animals have.
Right.
That if you're not afraid of it, now it's curious, but now it wants to play with you to see
What's
how you're going to react
right,
in every different situation. So
Right.
if it pops up here, pops up there, pops up there,
Right.
well then it's now seeing what you do every single time.
Right.
And you haven't seen it since then.
No. The only thing I can tell you that has happened is now past 2 days. At nighttime, it's been awfully quiet.
Oh. Yeah.
Now normally at nighttime you'll hear crickets, you'll hear some bullfrogs out in the far off, because these ditches do have water, and every time you go around you have these canals, they'll have water, and it echoes at nighttime. You can hear the bullfrogs, you can hear the crickets, you can hear this. And today's Sunday, Saturday, Friday night I walked out to take out my dogs. That was the first thing. I didn't get the fight or flight response again. But it's like I'm walking, all of a sudden I kind of stopped, and it just, I sensed the fact of something's wrong, because I don't hear jack diddly squat.
And
Yeah,
that is
they-
one of the things
yeah.
that you can look for too.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
that is very common where things.
Just
and then
go
when
quiet.
it's not in the area, the noise picks
Right.
up again in the nature.
So that has happened 2 days in a row. I told my wife that the first day, and I heard dogs barking. Again, this is 12. Mind you, that's my time to go out. I'm a third shifter, so at 12 o'clock, I'm walking around the area, just because.
Farm dogs and stuff in the distance and
Yeah,
stuff where you're
on
barking.
where the woods line
Okay.
is, whatnot. And I walked in, and the first thing I told her was, something's not right outside. That was the first thing I told her. And then again, she says, she's just shut up. She just want to hear about it.
And
you know?
so the last time you saw it was in June?
Last week, my parents were here like 2 weeks ago.
So
3 weeks.
okay, so 2 or 3 weeks
weeks
ago
ago, yes.
was the last time, and that was when you saw it standing by the post up back
Standing on
there.
the post, and right
Okay.
now came back over here. That was like I said, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. The last time I've physically have seen something.
Right.
Again.
But there may be something coming back around.
Right.
Again.
Yesterday, no, on Friday and yesterday, I felt that the quietness, which
Yeah.
is not normal.
Yeah, that's unusual.
And then after my after my parents left, which they left on a Tuesday, that same week, it's funny because I began to see one squirrel. Now, bunny rabbits are here year round since I moved in here. You see them
No,
all
I
over the
know.
place.
In my Bigfoot area, there's not a critter left.
And yet,
No small
this
critters.
past week, I've yet to see the squirrels that had come around, which was only 2.
And you have a number of nice trees, you know, that would
Nothing.
Would house the squirrels.
house
Yeah.
squirrels and other.
All right, I'm going to shut this off.
Which